Yo, what's up guys, C-Jax back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing Cody Rhodes' title reign, man. He finished the story at WrestleMania 40. I was there. WrestleMania 40 was the greatest Mania ever. It was incredible, but his title reign since that moment has not been incredible. Actually, one could say, including myself, that it's actually been pretty garbage. So we're going to break down the title reign from then to now and destroy all these false narratives about him being a fighting champion, phenomenal promos, you know, these matches being A+, the 5-star, some of the best ever. We're going to knock all that down and get to the reality of the title reign. Because Cody can still go on to be a phenomenal WWE champion. He's got the talent. He's one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet. But as this current reign is going so far, I don't know about that, so let's talk about it. And the first reason that Cody Rhodes' title reign so far has been garbage is because of his story / the promo stuff. First off, the story of Cody Rhodes in the WWE since he came back in 2022 was all about him finishing the story, finally dethroning Roman Reigns and winning that WWE Championship that his dad never fully got to hold for a period of time. And now that he finally did that at WrestleMania 40, it was a great moment for the time being, but after that, it feels like his story is kind of lifeless, like there's no direction for Cody. He doesn't really have any motive, and the allure of him chasing the title and chasing after Roman in the bloodline is now gone. And after that's gone, what has there really been for Cody Rhodes to do? He had, in your second title defense, you're fighting against Logan Paul, who's the U.S. champion. What other WWE champion has come down the pipeline and won a championship off of someone who's as dominant as Roman, or at least dominant in general, and then had to defend their title against the U.S. champion in their second PLE? That's how you know WWE has no plans for the dude after he finished the story, man. It's sad to see, and I hope that down the line, I mean, seemingly right now, it looks like we're going to be set up for, you know, Cody and the Bloodline again, or Cody versus Randy Orton, but still, so far, there's been nothing. And the AJ Styles stuff, this feud has honestly been pretty lackluster. They could have dove in more into the stuff with the Bullet Club and their past and other companies, but they didn't really do that. AJ Styles did in 2 of the promos where he absolutely outclassed Cody leading up to Clash at the Castle, but Cody Rhodes doesn't really bring that same intensity, that same allure, that same fire that he had when he was chasing for the title to get it off of Roman Reigns. And because of that reason, I just think that makes him a lesser champion that's kind of boring right now story-wise. And the second reason I think Cody Rhodes' reign so far has been garbage is because he quite frankly lied at the end of the day, man. Just like Roman Reigns said, you know, spun and spoken like a true politician. Cody Rhodes said he was going to be a fighting champion. He was making fun of Roman Reigns for being a part-timer and all this other stuff. And now that Cody's WWE champion, in the 2 months that he's been WWE champion, he's only had 4 televised matches as far as I'm concerned. He fought Carmelo Hayes on, the WWE draft night, right, on SmackDown, which in that match, he dang near broke his shoulder, and the match was honestly just okay at best. Then you had the match with AJ Styles at Backlash, which is incredibly overrated. If you think that match is a 5 out of 5 stars or one of the greatest matches ever, you need to do 2 things for me. Nothing and like it. Now let me stop. You need to grow up, though, for real. If you think that match is amazing, whatever. Anyways, then he fought Logan Paul at King and Queen of the Ring. I thought that match was actually pretty good. You know, I give you that. Then you also have the I Quit match at Clash at the Castle, which is the most average, bare minimum I Quit match I've ever seen. There's so many better I Quit matches than that at the end of the day. And so far, that's 4 matches in 2.5 months as WWE champion, yet you said you're going to be a fighting champion. You said you're going to be there every show. You're there every show, but you're not doing nothing. Your promos ain't that great. And then on top of that, your matches, where are they? 4 matches in 2.5 months? But Roman Reigns gives you 3 matches in 2.5 months or 3 months, and everyone's complaining? And third, the promo ability on this guy is just, bro, this may be just me. His promos are not good. They're a little weird. He's talking like he's the Joker in The Dark Knight. So, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Jacksonville, what do you want to talk about? My daddy, Dusty, to get the chance to use the title that he never could. Like, what are you doing? Is this language arts class or is this a WWE promo? This guy's using words like vernacular, acumen, all this stuff. We know what these words mean, okay? We're not dumb, but why are you using those in the context of a professional wrestling promo? It's just very, very awkward. It's weird. And quite frankly, in most of his promos since becoming champ, he hasn't had much to say. Can you think of one banger Cody Rhodes promo since he became champ? Probably not. And lastly, and this is partly on Cody Rhodes, and it's actually partly on Roman Reigns as well, is a simple fact that Cody Rhodes has to live up to these very, very lofty expectations of what a great champ is. Roman Reigns, in my opinion, is one of the greatest professional wrestlers that we've ever seen, and after having a run of 3 to 4 years of straight dominance, A+ storytelling, A+ promos, storytelling in ring, outside of the ring, the matches themselves being so good for like 80-90% of the time, and you know that every time Roman Reigns was on SmackDown, it felt grandiose, it felt special, and it felt like these matches, these promos were just something different. It was unique. But now that Cody is champion, he's just struggling to bring that same type of special that may be impossible to even replicate again because of what Roman was able to do. And because there's none of that real special nature to his promos, his matches, which he's barely having matches, and the fact that he has to live up to the quality of what we just got from Roman Reigns, which is dang near once-in-a-lifetime level quality and a once-in-a-lifetime level run, it is very, very difficult for him to live up to that. And because of that, I think that his reign pales in comparison to what we just had for 4 years, so it feels like we're downgrading. And I think that part of that is on Cody, because at the end of the day, no matter who you take the title from, you still have to go out and do your best. You have to be a great champion in the ring, outside of the ring, on the mic, backstage promos, you know, off-screen stuff. You have to do all of that, and I just don't think that Cody Rhodes really brings that. You know, even from a social media perspective with Roman Reigns on the TikToks and, you know, on the Instagram posts and the Twitter stuff, like, Roman Reigns has such a big outreach, and he built that over those 4 years, even though he already had one before, but he built it even wider than it's ever been, and Cody just isn't elevating the company to the way that Roman Reigns did. And I just think it's part of it's an unfair comparison, but part of it is, as a WWE champion, taking it off of someone like Roman, you have to elevate the product, and he's not elevating the promos, he's not elevating any crazy matches, and at the end of the day, he's not really changing things and, you know, changing the company. The Triple H put this responsibility on Cody to be the guy going forward, right? To be the champion of the WWE, to be the leader, you know, the number one, the boat rider, the captain, whatever you want to call him, right? And he hasn't elevated the product. He hasn't changed it for the better. He hasn't evolved it like Roman Reigns did. And because of that, and we just witnessed Roman Reigns doing that for 4 years, it does feel like a step down, man. Part of that's unfair to Cody, but like I said, part of it, he has to lock in and he has to be better. But that is going to do it for the reasons why I think that Cody Rhodes' title reign so far has quite frankly been bad or just simply overrated at the end of the day. Let me know what you think of Cody Rhodes' title reign. Like I always say, Cody Rhodes is a phenomenal human being, man. He's a great guy outside of wrestling. He's a great in-ring professional wrestler, and he is he's a good promo worker sometimes. But at the end of the day, I just think that since he got the WWE Championship, there's been a noticeable drop-off in terms of Cody Rhodes' quality across the board in his WWE career, man. And that's just me. He's still going to be great in people's eyes. You know, he's still done great work in the past, and this is not a shot at him, but I'm just saying, as a WWE champion, he just hasn't delivered so far, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you think of his title reign, and thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Peace out.